Seriously. Keep with the ring out. Good girl. Where's the comb? Yes! That's what I like. Good job. Hey, welcome back to our channel. So one of the things, we're going to talk about today is the foundations for teaching a really fun trick called ring toss. So for this trick, you can use anything. You can use one of those like baby stacker toys. I use just a cone I have for rally practice and these pool rings that I got on clearance at, I think, Kmart for probably $1 or $2. And so this is what I use for the trick. And this is a trick that all the foundations for it are taught in my brand new, I know, Merc. This is my 17-year-old whose birthday party you saw. If you can't see him waving, you gonna wave to the people? Mark, can you wave? Yeah, good boy. The foundations for this trick are taught in my brand new book, Tricks in the City for Daring Dogs and the Humans That Love Them, that released from Mango Press last week. And so these are sort of the foundations that go into teaching this trick, which has a few different components. It's also really related to my basketball trick, which is what you saw folded up in my lap, which is one of our favorite tricks to teach. Merc, you don't know this trick, dude. I know, you don't know this trick because you don't like to put things in your mouth. But you're very cute. You're very cute. Mark, wave. Wave the people. Wave. Where's your wave? There it is. Hi. I know they can't see it. Good boy. Okay, Mark, do you want to go get that treat over there? Charlotte, you want to work? So basketball is one of Charlotte's absolute favorite tricks. I know. So we're going to show Charlotte with basketball. I've got some cookies. This came from our bark box. There. I know. You'll make a basket. Wow. Good girl. Oh, wow. Good job. So one of the great things about, you want to make a basket again? Oh, you missed it. Get the ball. Make a basket. Good. The thing with this is, oh, that's a really big great treat. Here you go. With basketball, and that translates to ring toss, is the dogs really have to figure out the different components of the trick, and she's offering it right now. So this is a dog who does not have a natural retrieve. Her retrieve is completely taught, and she loves it. You want to make a basket? No. That was just throwing the ball at me. Sure, ready? Make a basket. Yeah, good girl. So it starts in a couple of different ways. The first thing is teaching the dog to hold an object or pick an object up, which I'll talk about in a second. Maybe we'll do that. You want to do that first? Good. Hold. Good. Give. Good. And we talk a lot about this trick in Tricks in the City because it's a really useful one to teach. Hold. Good. Give. Yes. So really simply, you're going to start with anything your dog will put in your mouth. I like to teach it with puppies using things like bully sticks, yak chews, anything they actually want in their mouth. And then you trade it out for a high value treat when they're first learning the behavior. So you would say, take, good, give, good, is sort of where it becomes more advanced. Right away when you're first starting it, you're like, we'll pretend this is something that she really wants in her mouth. Put it in her mouth. You put a treat. Give. Good. Treat right on the nose. They open their mouth. You take the object back. You give them the treat. Hold. Good. Oh, hold. Good. Whoop. Hold. Give. Good. And then you start building duration because we want them to hold it until we give the cue to release it. Hold. Oh, it's because I'm saying hold instead of take. You don't even know hold. So it really helps when you use the right word for your dog. Take. I know. Take. Good. Give. Good. So those are really the very beginning steps of this trick is you want to teach, hold, give, good. Your dog to take an object that you put, give, or take, give, good. The words matter, but as you can see, what really is cueing to the dogs is me holding on an object to them, and they know that if I do that, I want them to take it. I know. Hi. You're very large. See? Thank you. Hold. Good. Give. Good. Hold. Whoop. Dropped it in our drooly mouth. Hold. Good. Give. Good. I know. So now it's a very drooly ball. You're a good boy. You don't want to play this game, but I'll give you a cookie because you're precious. So then the next step And so right now, this tennis ball, that is just a freebie tennis ball from a local pet retailer that we actually got at a charity walk, is incredibly high value. Not because this tennis ball is actually high value to either of my girls. They're not ball crazy dogs. It's high value because they want to train, they want to play, they want to work. And they know that the ball is part of the game right now. This dog never cares about a ball in her life, basically, but she wants to do it. So the next step, though, leave it, girls, is to teach them about the basketball hoop. So some dogs, hi, do you want to pretend we have a brain? So some dogs are going to be nervous about new objects. This is just from the dollar store. I think I actually got it at like a grocery store in like dollar sort of bins. So you want to make a positive interaction with any props you're using. My girls aren't worried about props, but you're going to start good by putting treats into the basketball hoop and teaching them where the location is. That's really the tricky part with both basketball and then with ring toss, which I think is a sort of a next level of basketball. Where's the basketball? Yes. You want to teach them where the location is so that you can begin to pair putting an object in that location. Where's the basketball? Yes. Good girly. Now, do you want to show? You want to know where the basketball is? Okay, sure. Good. Wait. Serious. Okay. Hi. I know. Okay is neither of your release words. Good. Serious. Where's the hoop? Where's the basketball? Yes. I know your nose barely fits in it. Good girl. Serious. Basketball. Yes. Good job. So then, and this is many, many short training sessions together before we will start to pair it. Good. Good. Make a basket. Whoops. Almost. Make a basket. Careful. Make a basket. Good girl. Good job. Charlotte, can you get the ball for me? Go get the ball. And then the ball rolled. Can you go around my laptop? Good job. Get the ball. Bring it here. Good girl. Go pick up the ball. Good girl. Make a basket. Yay for you. Good job. Yay. So you saw that Sirius is still really, really learning about very detail-oriented tricks like this, like ring toss and basketball. She has a lot of mouth, quite frankly, and it takes a little bit for her to coordinate her mouth together. She's only 2.5. Are you going to get the ball now? Hi. The people can... Oh, you got the ball. So you're going to make a basket? Yeah. Good girl. Serious. Can I make a basket? Where is it? Oh, you got the ball. Ready? I know. Oh, sit. I know, you're wild girls today. Good. And so she's still figuring out. Good. Some of these more detail-oriented tricks. She's only 2.5, which for a giant is still very, very much an adolescent. Make a basket. Make a basket. Whoops, close. Close. I know. Where's the basket? Show me. Yes. Make a basket. Yes, good girl. Wow, good job. And so it is very much, and Charlotte's been doing this for years. Sirius is only more recently. Make a basket. She has to figure out where, yes, good girl, to drop the ball, and it has to be right in where the basket is. So these, again, all of these skills are, I know I've got 3 wild dogs. 3 wild dogs right now. All of these skills build together to create the final trick, or the more polished version of the trick, which for basketball, right, is then sort of what you saw actually where the ball rolled across the room. I sent Charlotte to get it. Charlotte can get the ball, put it in the hoop. For ring toss, you know, with them, it's still with Sirius, she's still learning how to do that, where she's picking up the ring, putting it on the hoop. Eventually, we'll be able to have her grab all of the rings, either being then handed to her or picking them off the floor. These are a little hard for her to pick up because they are not very big, and put them onto the hoop. So you build it slowly over time, but all of it comes back to those foundations, which are in this book, and I show you how to really, in more detail, teach hold, build duration on hold, build the drop, and then you put those pieces together, the hold, the drop, object recognition for the hoop or for the cones, and then you start to develop these really cool, impressive tricks. I hope you enjoyed this video. If there's any trick training videos you'd like to see me make on this channel, please let me know in the comments. Let me know if you've picked up a copy of Tricks in the City. It has 50 different tricks in here that you can teach. No! Hi, girls. So Mercury's butt just moved my camera. Let me know if you've picked up the book, if you and your dogs are enjoying it, and let me know in the comments also what tricks you and your dogs are learning this week. I hope that you're having a ton of fun with your pups, and I'll see you real soon. Bye! Yes! Good girl. Give us some fun. Ooh, there you go. Good job. Put it on the cone. Yes! Good. Put it on the cone. Yes! Good. Ready? Serious. Put it on the cone. Yes! One more. Put it on the cone. Ooh, almost. Put it on. Yay! Good girl.